All right, we had, let's get these blocks. Well, let's get the other one. All right, we had these that I made a few weeks ago. They was 2-degree shims on a 2-inch flat aluminum block. Welded the shims on it so they wouldn't come loose. Scooted the rear end back, and when scooting the rear end back, I guess it took away from my pinion angle. So we took my 3-inch blocks, cut them down, and angled them a little steeper to 6 degrees and made our own. And I'm getting ready to set it down, see what the pinion angle will be on it, and we'll see if the old wives' tale of having to have negative pinion angle to get traction is really a thing. Y'all are tired of me doing pinion changes, but I just had to know for myself, since a lot of people seem to say that you gotta have pinion down angle to get traction. I had pinion up quite a bit, like +4, and truck spun terribly. I don't know the pinion had to do with it. I also had to change to another set of tires. Truck still spins terribly, but now I've got a little bit of a vibration, but got the pinion down to 0. According to CalTrack under power, the pinion will raise 2 degrees. So I'd be running at a +2 instead of a +6. So got it down a good bit. Still got like I said, a little bit of a shake though at 75, 80 mile an hour. It could be the tires. It may not have nothing to do with the pinion. On paper, the pinion shows less than a 3-degree pitch, so I mean it should be good. Been messing around a little bit today. Buddy of mine sent me some iron-on LSX decals for the headliner. Put that on. Adjusted my CalTracks to the new height, and just going out on a drive with it here. See how it does. May have to reverse it back to what I had and just deal with it. If anybody knows anything bulletproof about pinion angles, do you just get it to where you have the best angles and there's no vibration and leave it? Or do you struggle to get it to a certain point to where you know that it'll be the optimal setup for drag racing? Well, they finally paved it. Smoky out today. Yesterday, I guess the mountains are on fire all around southern West Virginia. I'm hoping that I can finally get done with this. I've spent so much resources and not huge amounts of money, because I'm making everything myself basically, but I only get a Saturday or two a month to work on this thing, and I hate having to tie it up on stuff stuff that's just questionable. And then on top of that, it don't work the way I think it's going to work, and then feel like you've wasted a whole weekend, and maybe next weekend I'll have to spend that Saturday trying to correct it even more. Who knows? Maybe floats with these daggone front shocks. There's no vibration when you're running it hard, but when you get to steady driving it, you can feel something. But it also has it in neutral. Like, I can throw it in neutral and coast around 70, 75 mile an hour, and you can just feel it's like the back tires are shaking. But it's done that every time I've moved the rear end. It does that with a new set of tires, new set of wheels, new set of the 8.8 rear end. It shook. The old one shook. Like, I don't know what else could be back there unless I got a leaf spring bushing that's need replaced. I've got solid ones in the front, new ones in the back, but it could be in the shackles or something. I know it vibrated bad last night driving home, but I had a lot of preload on the Caltrax bars where I forgot to adjust them, and the vibration was a lot worse. Bit of a straight stretch. Let me see if I can. Yeah, like right there, I got a little bit of vibration. And then it gets past it. Might be a little damp. I'll see if, I don't even know what my two-step is set at. It should be like 23, 2400, something like that, but see if it at least helped, or I can tell. Like before, it was blowing the tires off, and it still might. Better. I mean, surprisingly better. I didn't have a draggy to see what the actual time was, but that's better. Maybe they are something to the whole gotta have a downward pinion angle. Crazy. Well, guys, appreciate you watching and hanging out, and watch me do another driveline video. I'll catch you next time.